and welcome to Musto Invest in Cambodia. We have here my very good and old friend, Mr. Shannon Vital.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's very nice to see you again after over a year.
Yep.
We haven't met each other.
Oh yeah, it's been quite some time. Maybe longer than that actually.
So we are here to talk about fitness in Cambodia and also some information for you guys that just want to move in Cambodia, expats, doesn't matter from which country you come from. And Shannon Vital has been in Cambodia for over 6 years.
Yeah, just made 6 years in May actually this year.
So he has his own fitness club here in Phnom Penh city. He's also a YouTuber, Drips Farms for Poverty.
Yep.
And he's a serious entrepreneur. If you come into Phnom Penh, you should definitely check out his gym. If you need some coaching, you want to improve your body, you want to be healthier, stronger, faster, you can definitely contact him. Yeah. So yes, Mr. Shannon, yes, first question. What are some things that people should expect, first-time visitors to Cambodia, like any dangers or anything that should be prepared if they come here?
Preparation, I guess, for here to me is really no different than any other country you travel to, just common safety sense. So I haven't seen it as of recently, but there used to be, a little bit of some bag snatching and things of that nature from drivers on motos, but just common sense safety. So keeping your valuables secured, travel, with a friend or somebody like that. But for the most part, it's actually not that bad here in regards to crime. So it's just like any other Southeast Asian country. So you should just be prepared to have a lot of heat, depending on what time of year it is, and maybe some rain if you're in the rainy season. And the cost of living is relatively cheap here. So if you want to eat like the locals and at local locations and stuff like that, then you can definitely survive on a smaller budget. But like I said, I'd say common sense safety tips and be prepared to just explore and open-minded, I guess you could say. It's really no different if you've gone to any other Southeast Asian country from my experience.
Thank you. So why did you choose Cambodia 6 years ago? 6 years ago, you were traveling around Asia, and you're from the United States. Why did you choose Cambodia?
So I picked Cambodia kind of by accident. So I was doing just traveling from the U.S. with my regular 9-to-5 job on vacation time, and then what happened is I asked myself, I was like, how can I actually travel and get paid at the same time versus going back to work and then waiting for a vacation to leave? And I looked up Teach English online, or actually I looked up how to get paid and travel, and Teach English online was one of the ways to do that. And Southeast Asia happens to be one of the most popular places of teaching English. So I looked up how to get my certificate, TEFL certificate, and Cambodia happened to be the first place that popped up to get my certificate for teaching English. And then I was actually scheduled to go to Thailand to teach after getting certified. But after being here for 1 week, I decided, why go to Thailand? I'll just stay here.
Okay. Okay, so you love Cambodia so much. You think it's a great country for foreigners. You're talking about teaching English. What are some other things foreigners could do here in Cambodia?
I think it's a great place to get started. So if you're trying to expose yourself to different cultures and travel and things of that nature, it's a great kind of hub. The airport's not too bad. There's a decent amount of international flights to leave from here. And again, the cost of living is relatively affordable. So if you're looking at traveling and you like culture, there's the temples and things of that nature, a lot of outdoor type hiking nature stuff that you can see here in Cambodia. So depending on what your preferences are in taste, and also I forgot, we have a coast. So if you like into scuba diving or things of that nature, that's also available here as well. Decent beach. The islands are actually really nice. So again, Cambodia just happens to have like everything kind of in one spot, and then it being relatively cheap to get around. Even if you're in the spot you don't like, you can get to somewhere else pretty quick. Vietnam's next door, Thailand's a lot more touristy friendly, I guess you say. They've been doing it longer. So if you want more of a tourist vibe, you can just catch a $40 bus and get to Thailand.
So what about people come here, they don't know much about Cambodia, but if they wanna work out, what are the facilities in Phnom Penh? Because we are here in Phnom Penh city, and what do you recommend for people if they want to, like yourself, you're a personal trainer, you have your own online platform, you have your own gym, so what do you recommend to people?
There's a lot of sport activities, ironically, here in Phnom Penh, so it really depends on what you're interested in. So you can jump into Facebook and find tons of groups. There's like for baseball, basketball, Aussie football, dodgeball, and then of course the gyms. Actually, there's a lot more new gyms popping up, and they're pretty much westernized gyms. So they'll have your traditional weight training equipment, as well as some machines and like cables and TRX, and a lot of functional equipment as well, battle ropes and sleds. So the gyms are definitely more modernized, and those will cost you around, depends on what you buy, but average package would be about $30 to $50 a month. So similar to Western prices, but you can also find a really cheap local Cambodian gyms that still have some of the same, but usually no air conditioning. That's the other side. But you'll end up only paying like $1 a day or 75 cents a day to have those kind of accommodations. So it really depends on what you're looking for, but they have pretty much everything for anyone, even like golf and things of that nature. Kayaking, there's all sorts of stuff. So for any kind of sports enthusiast, I think you can find what you want here.
And definitely, you were saying the pandemic happened, like everything was closed, all gyms were closed. So now online training is getting more popular, like in Cambodia with your platform, like people can actually train using your platform.
Yeah, so we, during the pandemic, did a major push to provide value for our clients as well as other people that couldn't get to gyms. In Cambodia, they're very active people, like in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, they're out walking, jogging, even dancing at the some of the monuments, things of that nature. So when that was taken away, we tried with my team to provide a way that they could still get their exercise. So we do online training, and we've seen a push come from more people, the younger crowd, age like 20 to 35, using more online services. So you can get a hybrid where if you don't want to go to the gym or don't have access to a gym, you can actually use online training platforms like what we have and train from home or your apartment gym. Or you can also take that training program with you to the gym and be able to get a more tailored or personal training plan for that.
Okay, and Phnom Penh is like, I think it's not a small city, like it's it got bigger, there are many areas, but Tutumpung is like near the city center of, it's like the tourist hub of Phnom Penh, riverside, Tutumpung.
And that's, like you said, it's kind of the tourist area. In this area, there's more of them in the markets here, and more, but even in the eateries that are in this area, it's definitely more westernized, and a lot more shops are popping up in this area. They just opened up like a lot of fast food places, like your Pizza Hut, and Domino's, and KFC, Carl's Jr., these kinds of things. So it's a very popular kind of migration hub, especially for expats in Tutumpung.
Okay, so last message. Where do you think Cambodia is going? Because many people, many tourists, many foreigners are coming. So do you think Cambodia is the best country in Southeast Asia to come right now? What do you think? Where is the country heading to? Like people watching, they want to know.
Yeah, they are doing a lot of development. So in the 6 years I've been here, I've seen a lot of new businesses, a lot of really nice, what they call bores, which we would call in the US a subdivision, going up. So there's a lot of development coming in and trying to expand and improve things. So it's a great opportunity, even for investors that want to move here. Like opening businesses is actually pretty easy. Cost of business is relatively low. So I see them definitely becoming more of a Southeast Asia friendly hub for tourists. I think they were trying to make a push for that, and even opening another airport near Siem that was on the map, I think, for 2025 or something like that. So there's definitely a lot of room for growth. So getting in now, if you want to see it without all the tourist traffic, is a great time. If you're looking for it to be more modernized, then maybe in 2 to 5 years, it should be a lot different, I would imagine.
So yeah, definitely contact us if you need any of that service. You need business registration, you want to find a room, a house, or anything, any business, we can help you out. We have many years of experience, and if you want to work out, if you need a personal trainer with a platform with all kinds of training, with professional trainers, do check out Mr. Sheno's platform, the link below. And yeah, if you're interested, you also can check out his YouTube channel. It's not about fitness, but it's about can give you a good reward, financial reward in the future.
Right.
Yeah, link below. Do check out Dream from Poverty. Yes. Any last words?
No, that's it for my side. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
See you guys.